Hi, today is August the 27th, 2021, and I am reading on Ellen Chung, Jonathan, I think his last name is pronounced Gerrish, Gerrish, and their daughter and their dog, who were found deceased, unfortunately, in a hiking, I guess, area south of Yosemite in the Sierra Nevada. They had relocated because they wanted to get away from San Francisco's hustle bustle with the pandemic, and they wanted to raise their daughter. And I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be pronouncing her name right either. It may be Miju or Miyu, who was only a year old, and their dog, I think his name was Oski. It just makes me so sad. Anyway, Jonathan had gotten a really good offer where he could work from remote for good. And he was a software engineer with Snapchat. So they wanted to bring their daughter and live in a more natural area. They went for apparently some kind of a hike, and they didn't return. And this caused their family concern because they did not return as they were expected to. And they knew, apparently, that this was just a little outing that the family was doing and would be, coming back from. So they've been able to rule out any kind of acute trauma, such as blunt force trauma. If somebody was like if this was a homicide, where somebody had done something to them, like stabbing, these kinds of really very clear signs of trauma were not present. Toxicology is being run now. They suspect possible toxic algae bloom may be the culprit in this family's unfortunate passing, tragic. And I'm just going to see if I can get a confirmation of that and anything else we might need to know. So apparently it takes like another couple weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, for them to process the toxicology from the samples from their bodies and from samples taken of the bodies of water nearby that they may have ventured into, or so let's just see what happened. What's this family? I really kind of get gut level instinct that it's like a poisoning. Okay, that was covering them. Okay, crossing them. The 2 of discs. Something becomes imbalanced, unstable, because this is in a position of challenge. I'm feeling like this is talking about breathing and the respiratory and the function of, I feel like, because the tips, despite the fact that this is fire as well, it makes me feel like we're dealing with something about oxygenation and the energy that is generated by oxygen in the blood. It's what I'm getting. These remind me of cells, like blood cells. This is also the feeling of, like I was saying, the samples, I feel like physical samples they took from the bodies and from the other, like water and the natural area around them. There's something that will come up from that, and it is connected to the earth with the Two of Discs. And I feel like this is saying it affected their ability to get oxygen, closed down their ability to, I feel like, to breathe. Let's see if I'm off track or on track with that. It's just, I'm getting more of almost way more intuitive just off of that with the blood and the stuff. That's just like, I sometimes have to get out of my own way. The Four of Cups, look. It's connected to, I believe, water. Maybe, and you have the four of them, the dog, the child, the mother and father. I feel like this is kind of indicative of them and connected to water. And this being a trigger to the, and you know, what happened. Let's just throw some more cards down. Prince of Discs. This could be the child, could also be the dog, in my opinion. There's something about a sample from one of them that will really be tell. Yeah. Something about the water and each one of their bodies, the dog, the child, the family, I'm sorry, the parents, I feel like are going to have a common, you know, they will find the common denominator and certain levels. This is I feel like there's certain, we're dealing with again, that's the instability. But again, I feel like it's also pointing to, I'm getting a sense of levels of toxic substance. And look, with this card, there's even, I'm sorry about the glare. With this card, there's even a lot of greenery here, and even a little red with this. Blooms, oh my God. And I think this is a morning glory, which is actually poisonous. Yeah, this is a morning glory vine. I didn't even really stop and look at that. It's a good thing I did. This reminds me, this little thing of fire here, this little blossom of fire, really makes me feel like it is algae. This is a card that makes me feel like algae. I think they're onto something there, or something like it. Okay. And the Nine of Cups, I think they were having a good time. I feel like they got sleepy, though. I think they were having a really good time up to that point. So I'm not seeing, like, for the point of, like, was this something that unfortunately one of the parents may have done? No, I don't see that. I am so sorry about the glare in here. I can't find that happy medium. Let's see if this helps a little bit. Sorry, guys. because that helps a little bit. Might have to do this a little differently. I definitely don't need the light on. Alright, weird. Okay, not the way I wanted the camera, but it's the way you can see the cards a little bit better. So I feel like they had a really good time, and this is showing us that the energy was happy, that the energy with the Nine of Cups was, they felt like they were living their dream life, their wish come true. I mean, like, it certainly would have been. But unfortunately here, then I feel like there's entryway with the Two of Wands. They enter into something that causes a reaction with that Two of Wands. I feel like the fire in the two is like a reaction. Okay. It may have made them tired. I think it made it hard for them to breathe. I think they may have like passed out. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I believe with the Wheel of Fortune, we also get another 10. Oh, I had done a reading for them prior to this, but my battery in my laptop had come loose, and the charger. So my battery wasn't loose. What am I talking about? Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I had to start over again, but I had 10s for them. The Emperor, the Father. I'm feeling like this is them going on the hike, moving, the move as well. This is them thinking this was definitely a cycle. I think that there was something to the effect, definitely, well, with the Wheel of Fortune, cause and effect. But it's also cyclical. Of course, algae blooms are cyclical. What's in the environment is the Emperor, the Father, or authority. Queen of Cups in the place of hopes and fears. I think this is water, pointing us towards water. And this might be the Father coming kind of forward to me in this reading. I'm getting, and I don't know if this is anyhow true, but he may have been the saying, hey, let's go there. And I feel like there could be some regret. But I mean, how is he supposed to know? Let's see what else. Final end card for them. The Ace of Discs. I believe that there is going to be an answer in the toxicology for sure. And it's connected to water once again. That is the cause of their loss. I think it's contaminated with toxic substance of some kind in it. Causes of restriction. They may end up putting up after that family, not let people, like don't go in the water. Yeah. There needs to be, something needs to come to balance. People should not be going into that water, the cards are saying, because, or the areas where of water where the family, wherever it was that they went into. I see that there's going to, I feel like there will be a restriction from until that water level is able to change its makeup, you know, the toxicity level. I think, yes, without a doubt. And I get the dog drinking the water. I just saw that. So I think definitely we're talking about water, possible, some kind of toxin with morning glory here at the base in that card as a toxin that they were exposed to. Okay. This to me is authority that is going to be saying, you know, okay, people, don't be getting into the water in these areas. They're going to be having to check them. It's connected to nature with the Queen of Discs. I think this can also be the mother, maybe Ellen. But more to the point, they're enjoying nature with that Queen of Pentacles as well, or trying to. And I think, unfortunately, they came in contact, entered maybe even just a bit of the water, maybe not even all that deeply. Especially when you have a child, you know, you're not likely to go out way deep in the water and with the dog. But I see coming in contact with it enough with that 4 of Cups and the 5 up here as the final end result. That's interesting too, because that's the next card that follows the basis card. You know, not just in the, I mean, like the 4 to the 5 here, the 4 of Cups to the 5 of Cups. So I'm going to say definitely, I believe, something connected to water, something in the water, and a level that was too high. And it caused a unsteady, I believe, respiratory issue. You know, basically you're being poisoned. So, not good. I do believe that was what caused them. Yeah. Yeah, it will be clear what it was. And it is something oppressive, so I really feel that it is going to be shown that it was something that overwhelmed their system, a toxin. I don't feel like there was, I don't see anyone doing something to anyone else. This caused the passing. Here's the 4 of Swords, where is like kind of, for me, it's kind of the being laid to rest. And they are together on the other side. 2 of Cups. The family's together on the other side. So we're being shown that we'll find out what the culprit was, for sure. I do feel like it's connected to water, something in the water. I don't know whether it's algae or not, but it's a toxin. And unfortunately, I think it overwhelmed the family before they were able to get help. So that's my reading on the family of Jonathan Gerrish and Ellen Chung and their beloved daughter and family dog. It's just Oski. It's sad, and Miju. So anyway, there's that reading. If you enjoy this kind of content where I use the cards to look at a variety in a variety of different ways, please make sure to like this video. There's not, I mean, an appreciation for what I've tried to do here with the cards, and make sure you're still subscribed. Yeah, YouTube's doing that funny thing again. Yeah, I just gained some followers. Now it's going to take them from me. So anyway, make sure you're still subscribed and check your notifications. It's been buggy as heck. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.